What's up, guys? It's been a second since I streamed. Here just playing Paladins and chilling. Nice to meet all of you. Get right into it. I just wanted to get on camera today, meet the people that watch, see who shows up, whatever. Drop alert, drop a comment. Just here chatting. So far, I like Paladins. I wish you guys could watch me while I play, but you can't. So you're kind of just hanging out with me right now while I game. Drop a comment below if you want to actually watch me game, because I'll be on camera here on Twitch, but I can move to Mixer as well. I haven't figured out the technical stuff here on how to show you guys my game. Actually, might as well figure it out while we're just chatting. Supposed to be casual. My hair's a mess. Crazy hair today. Just woke up. Felt like a good time to start this again. I'm actually recording for the first time too. So it's nice to meet every single one of you. Nope, looks like I can't yet. I'll figure that out later. It's something I'll have to figure out for another time, but it says in the category just chatting. So a little bit about myself. My name is darksherriffwilka on here. Let's go with cardio. So far, my two characters on Paladin have been Victor and Koga. I write for a living. I like to write. Writing is my passion. Short stories, poetry. I actually have a small handbook / memo on life on Amazon that's sold a couple hundred copies so far. Thank you for the people who bought those. There's also t-shirts for those. It's called WTF, the key to your universe. Yeah. Like to write, like the game. I'm a big nerd. Wearing my Flash shirt today. It's one of my favorite shirts. It's my sister's favorite superhero. I've probably had more Flash stuff than anybody else in my family, and he's not even my favorite in DC. Playing Paladins right now. That's why you'll see me go quiet and do focus face. I have to say my favorite people in DC is Nightwing. I'm assuming people know who that is. And if not, the story of Nightwing is that Nightwing started off as he was Dick Grayson. He was the first Robin in Batman. And after learning to be after being Robin after so many years, and he grew up to be a grown man and not a boy wonder anymore, he wanted to break off and do his own thing like Batman was doing. He was tired of living under his shadow. So if sure you guys have heard of Bloodhaven, which is his city that he resides in, and he became the notorious Nightwing. If you guys have watched Teen Titans as well, he's in that as Nightwing. And then if not Nightwing, my next choice would definitely be Green Lantern. And not Hal Jordan Green Lantern, as you all know. The Green Lantern that they make mainstream is Hal Jordan, but there's another Green Lantern called Guy Gardner, who is absolutely amazing. I love him. He was, if I remember correctly, he was the first Earthling to collect the ring. I know in the movies they're like an Earthling's never had the ring before, but that's a lie. That's a big lie. There was at least 3 other Green Lanterns before Hal Jordan, which was, if I were to remember right in the correct order, it was either Alan Scott came first or Guy Gardner, which I believe they're the same people. I forget. I'm bad at this. Better remembering that stuff. And then John Stewart Actually, no. Uh, the name of Guy Gardner, I'm going to have to look this up. I forget every time. He's my favorite. And I only remember him as Guy Gardner. That's what he goes by in the comic books. Guy Gardner. That's what I spelled in there. So, Guy Gardner's real name is Martin Milner. Martin Milner is the name of my favorite Green Lantern. And there's Alan Scott. And then, so it went Alan Scott first, I want to say. It's either that or Milton Milner was the first as the Green Lantern. Then Alan Scott and or Martin Miller in that order. And then John Stewart, which was the Black Green Lantern, as you guys see in the cartoons and stuff. Like, remember when you were little kids and they had the little Justice League cartoons and they had the Black Green Lantern, that's John Stewart. And then after John Stewart quit the Corps, he became a Green Lantern. Or after he quit the Corps, he left Earth, and I think later on became a Green Lantern again, not for Earth, but for a different part of space. And then Hal Jordan took his spot, and then Hal Jordan's like the most well-known Green Lantern. And then the Green Lantern series in the comics also has my favorite villains, which is the Rage Lantern, Atrocitus, him and his super-powered cat, which is super tight. I love it. There's something about the power of rage, man, because you know if an Earthling grabs it, that's all we are. We just get mad over stuff, you know. Where are my teammates at trying to get control here? I always play Siege on here. Always. Yeah, right, that dragon is not touching me. Well, I guess since I talked about DC, I gotta give Marvel a shout out too and let you guys know how big of a nerd I am with that. DC or Marvel's pretty amazing too. My favorite villain from Marvel is for sure Loki. Love Loki. I love him in Norse mythology, and I love the way that they did him in the movies. They definitely outdid themselves. I'm looking forward to the spin-off of Loki in another dimension when he took the Space Stone in Avengers Endgame, which is a big spoiler for that movie if you haven't seen it, but it's kind of your fault because at this point, everybody's seen the movie. Hup, 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 not gonna die tonight. Not gonna die tonight. Okay, I died. And then favorite superhero from Marvel is a tough choice. I know I have a favorite person that isn't a hero or a villain. My favorite Marvel character altogether is for sure Gambit. If you guys don't know who Gambit is, he's pretty much like this gambler slash pimp gangster dude that has been part of the Brotherhood of Steel, which is Magneto and all of them, the bad guys in X-Men. And hi Coco. Am I saying that right? Cow, something like that. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the stream. I don't get too many people commenting on this, so pleasure. So, altogether, Gambit is one of my favorites. He has the power of the little kinesis thing. He like has kinetic energy at his disposal, just super tight. But favorite hero, that's a really tough call. Ooh, I'm gonna have to really think about that. I haven't really had made a full decision on who I use yet for that. I like Captain America from the movies, but I usually like to choose my favorite based off the comics. and then into the movies, because the comics obviously is the original. I'm a big picky nerd. Just minus the glasses until they come. I'm getting new glasses, so I'll be able to see a lot better. But um, Victor. I love how they say his name, Victor. Wolverine. Wolverine is always a solid choice for favorite hero. They've done a lot of cool stuff with him, and I like his power and his story. Uh, but I feel like that's not my original choice. Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man. I don't know so much about the movie Spider-Mans that they're doing, because Spider-Man in the original isn't supposed to have his webs on a device. He's supposed to have his webs like coming out of his wrist. Like, you remember the movie Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire? It's kind of supposed to be like that, with that on there. Um, so I guess it would have to be Wolverine as a hero status. It's a tough call. They haven't really made a hero yet that's made a huge impact on me as a favorite for Marvel. Um, what is my favorite out of the two? I would, out of DC and Marvel. That's a tough call, but I'm really gonna have to say I enjoy DC more than Marvel for sure. They just get more in depth with their character. In that, there's a lot of background, a lot of stories here and there. Each person is very unique. Yeah, I mean, they kind of do that in Marvel a lot, and I got much respect for Stan Lee, but DC always pulls ahead for me. Like, I love, like, they got the Justice League. They got so many things. Like, Marvel, their biggest team that they have now is the Avengers. Like, they're pretty much giving up on the comic books, I feel like, and going full cinematic, which is okay, but they're not doing the cinematic right compared to what the original story is here, you know? Hoop, 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 hustle, hustle, hustle out of there, hustle out of there. Oof, got destroyed just now. Playing Paladins, by the way. Like I said, sorry you guys can't see what I'm doing. Eventually, that'll be nice to have. But kind of just been chilling. We're just chatting today, getting to know everyone. So Coco, how are you today? Very nice to meet you. Welcome to darksherriffwilka stream. So yeah, so that's favorite DC wise. Dang, I just got sniped. Didn't mean to cuss. Just got sniped hardcore by this dude with his ultimate deterrent. Just instantly booed, like, butt me. I used to saying the bad words for that, but not today. Today's is gonna be simple. I'm just doing a little hour chat stream. So yeah. You gotta push this payload back, guys. So yeah, I like DC and Marvel. Other things I'm a nerd about is Star Wars. I could talk about Star Wars for a fat minute. Star Wars. I have a favorite character for sure, and that's gonna have to be for the movies, which is the original stuff for Star Wars. For the movies, my favorite character is Anakin Skywalker before he becomes Darth Vader. And just because, it's the whole thing of he's pretty much like a Force Jesus. He's born from the Force. Emperor Palpatine, master, put him inside his mother's womb. And he was born as one of the strongest Jedis in existence, which, duh, because he's half Force and half man. So, of course, he's going to be badass. Of course, he's going to be amazing at everything he does. My favorite colored lightsaber, I'd have to say, is definitely blue. That's my favorite color. So if I was a Jedi, blue lightsaber would definitely be for me. Who? What else? What else? I like the story of Mace Windu. Mace Windu is one of my favorite characters as well because the story of the purple lightsaber. Originally, the original story is Samuel L. Jackson just wanted a purple lightsaber. Like he's being a spoiled brat. He's like, if I'm gonna do this, I want the one purple lightsaber. And people are always bad about it. The best joke I ever heard about that is, of course, Samuel L. Jackson chose the one grape flavored lightsaber, which is racist, but it's funny. Like, no, I'm not racist at all. That's the funniest joke I've ever heard from Star Wars. But so then they make a story for the purple lightsaber, which is the anybody with the purple lightsaber is using the dark side energy with light side energy for good. Other things about me are I am a big nerd buff. I'm a big buff for Greek mythology. Greek mythology has I grew up on that. In middle school, I was introduced it in like a basic class, and I was in love with it ever since. Oh man, I have a bunch of friends that are friends that like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but I don't like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that much like they do. I just wanted to toss that out there. Let's get that off my chest now. I don't see the point. Like they fight the same dude all the time. They fight they got the same master every time. No one ever dies. It's always a conflict between who's going to be leader. It's pretty much like a turtle version of Power Rangers, but like stoner version, I want to say. But back to Greek mythology. Let's start with favorite goddesses before I start with gods, because ladies are first. Uh, I like the story of Aphrodite. She's a big influence for me in my poems, because I'm a big buff for love poems. And so the story of Aphrodite is nobody knows where she came from. Apparently, she was either born from the ocean dew and just came from existence, or she was the daughter of Zeus. Whatever. Either way, she's a solid goddess. Goddess of beauty, goddess of love. Um, oh yeah, we got you, bro. Um, Sorry, I'm trying to heal real quick while I do this. Chuka. So yeah, and then her story is she gets forced married to Hephaestus because she's so beautiful, and like her beauty could have started a whole war here. And eventually, but around so Hephaestus is like the ugliest god. He's the god of fire, god of being a blacksmith. He has like a forge full of cyclops. And so her and Ares, the god of war, sneak behind Hephaestus' back because she loves Ares. Like they're considered one of the most beautiful gods. So of course these two link up. This is where they say love and war go hand in hand here because of these two, for sure. Um, Man, we're just getting stomped in Paladins right now. Not stomped, I shouldn't say, but they just stomped us from pushing our thing. Yeah, give us overtime. Yes. So yeah, that's why it's my favorite version of my favorite goddess is definitely Aphrodite or Artemis, who's the virgin goddess and goddess of the ladies of the hunt, which is always fun. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Forget dude shields. This might be shorter than an hour stream. We'll see if we can make it to the hour here. But yeah. Yes. So favorite god. It was a tough call. I always feel bad for Hades. He got the raw end of the stick here. Poseidon is a favorite. They've hyped him up in like books like Percy Jackson, stuff like that. Um, Zeus. Zeus is always a solid choice because obviously he's the chief god of all gods. I'm gonna heal a little bit. But favorite god would have to be. I gotta give a shout out to my boy Apollo first. He's the god of poetry. If Greek mythology is real or not, he's the one that I guess inspires me or is my patron god if I do poetry. But I gotta give it to my dude Hermes. Hermes, I'm pretty sure, is my favorite because Hermes not only is very smart, like he outsmarted Apollo. He's the god of thieves, god of merchants. He pretty much looks out for the little guy. He's pretty much like the guy's just looking out for the dude that doesn't make a lot of cash. You know, the criminals, the 9 to 5 people, 9 to 5 jobbers. Those people. So yeah, yep. Oh, nice. The person on our team got a. Nice. Our team won. It was fantastic. It was fantastic. We're halfway there to my boy. I'm trying to get my dude Zen. I want him bad. Bad. Ugh. Nice. Got my dude Koga. I'm ready. Ready for this. Got my favorite drink. So I guess I might as well start spouting off things as if we're like talking to someone like I want to date them. And not that I want to date my followers and my people, but I feel like you should get to know me in small details and big details as they come up here. So like I said, favorite color blue, favorite animal wolf with my tats. Shout out to Dub Clutch. I appreciate you. Um what else can we talk about here? Favorite movie? Treasure Planet. I hope you guys have seen Treasure Planet. That's fantastic. Let's do Adrenaline Junkie on here. Get some energy from my guns. Hi, by the way, for people that are just joining me. If this is you, Yanni, hi. Right now I'm kind of just chatting, letting you guys get to know me. So, already said things like favorite color, favorite animal. Aries. I'm not going to tell you guys my birth date, obviously. Favorite song? It's a tough call. I'm going to have to go with any song from Linkin Park as a favorite. Not a lot of people listen to them anymore after Chester died, but they've been the OG people for me since I was just a kid. Ooh, I just got chained. Favorite game? I would have to say Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, hands down. Pum pum pum. For all the guys for all the stuff you guys missed earlier as well, I'm recording. So this will be a video. Ooh, getting smoked. Getting smoked hardcore here. So hi, nice to meet you guys. If you guys have questions for me, tell me, or else I'm just gonna keep rambling and rambling on, which I don't mind at all. Man, these guys are destroying us on here. Destroying us. I'm assuming, Yanni, you're the one that's still here. Hi. I'm kind of just recording and playing along here. Oof, that was a bad camera angle. I don't know why they had me go off like that. My hair is super crazy today. I don't care though. I'm just going to see my family. I got that hardcore stoner hair. How do I change my camera view? Give me back to first person for the love of God. There we go. So up is changing camera view. Do. So far I'm loving Paladins. Paladins is pretty hardcore here. Let's see if I can tell people what to do. Attack! Do. Oh, Makoa doing that right off the bat's a good call. Oh, that Victor got me. Blah. Yanni, if you have an account, you can talk to me in here. I can't keep going back and forth to Discord. So if you guys are here, give a shout out. Drop a comment. Oh man. Just got chained again. So other mythologies, like I talked about Greek. I also have favorite things in Egyptian mythology and Norse mythology. Obviously, if my favorite villain, and like I said, God in Norse mythology is Loki, the answer isn't gonna change now. Loki's my boy. I just like the fact that in a mythology full about being mighty, that Loki is considered a bad guy. He'll be deceiving people, but he's definitely like he outsmarts everyone. Like, he's dangerous because of how smart he is. And he's also pretty good at combat. So, give a shout out for him. I don't really know enough ladies in Norse mythology to have an opinion. Egyptian mythology, I love Anubis, the god of death. I like the look that he has, what he does. He's pretty much like Hermes does in Greek mythology, is he delivers the dead to Osiris on the boat and they go down the river. But yeah, yep. Doodle-doo. Let's see, what else could we talk about here? I don't have any opinion in politics. I think politics is a huge waste of time and energy. I mean, it's not like, in a man of my position, there's nothing really that affects me. I mean, I write, that's what I do. It can't stop me from doing that. You choose one side that hates something else or one side that hates another thing. Whatever. Nacho is on. I'm seeing all my friends who are on right now. And I don't feel like playing with a single one of them today. So to all people watching the stream, welcome once again. I wanted to be on camera today. Just woke up and decided I was going to try it. I don't got that much time. I got like 30 more minutes before I gotta go. So I switched over to my other favorite game, which is Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, which eventually I'll be able to stream while you guys can see my face, but that's not today. Today we're just chatting, getting to know me. My first thing I'm recording, so it should go well. Probably another stream where I can play both things. I'll probably hook up my 64 up to my computer somehow. I'll have the jerry rig up a whole thing here where it's connected to my TV and my camera. But yeah, Nintendo 64 would be fun to play for you guys. Some Smash Bros. Some Mario Kart, some Ocarina of Time. That whole spiel. Go old school. Do 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 do. Oh, let me change my outfit here. So my dude's name is Wolf. Obviously, it's my favorite animal. So I also have tattoos on my body. So the winged wolf is an interesting case for me. There's not a whole lot known about winged wolves and lores, but I've kind of based it off of what a winged wolf is for me. Is, well, what a normal wolf without wings symbolizes, loyalty, bravery, love of family, the pack, pretty much, strength, courage, blah blah blah. And frick, guess I'm gonna do some parallel quest first. But let me get this travel shop clerk open. So to me, the wolves that I'm talking about, so when a lone wolf doesn't have a pack, it's pretty much alone. Like they say, the strength of the wolf is the strength of the pack. So what does a wolf do when he's alone? When a wolf is alone, he doesn't have a whole lot of people that have his back here. Gotta find that Dragon Ball. Nah, I'm cool. But so with the winged wolf here, and the one here that I'll show another stream most likely is, who's gonna fight me with the Ginyu Force? Let's just say I'm coming here with a group of Saiyans. No. Let's come here with Earthlings. Nah, I'm cool. This should be good. Do. See, Raditz is my lackey. I love a good lackey. And let's say Goku joined our team here. And it's us against the world. Where was I? Oh yeah, so with wings, the symbolization of wings on a wolf is that the lone wolf overcome the things that it was supposed to not be able to do without the pack. Pretty much like it defied all logic and rules. And decided to just say, frick it, and live. So yeah, love the winged wolf. Hi, G-Task. Welcome to the stream. Nice to meet you. We're kind of just chatting here today. Letting you guys get to know me. So if you guys have questions, do not be afraid to ask. Oh man, they just started giving them all of that stuff there. While I'm chatting, I'm playing Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. This is also the first time on the stream I'm recording something here. So I'm excited to see how that turns out. Let me hop down. Oh, I don't like Ghoul though. I want him gone next. Hop. Get out of here. Out of here. Dealing with depression right now? What's up, man? You can talk to me. I have a lot of depression myself, and I calm down, know how to help. So what's up? What's up, G-Test? Let the Dark Sheriff set you right. The Dark Sheriff put you at ease. You don't have to tell us if you don't want to, but know that we come from a place of love here. There's no hate or judgment, unless it's just dumb, but passed away this afternoon. Man, I am so sorry for your loss. Were you guys good friends? What happened? Did he go peacefully, or did he, like, not so much? Sometimes that makes us more sad than anything else when a person dies and in the way that they died. It's rough, man. It's rough. I've lost people myself. It's a hard thing to get past because you miss them so much. But we gotta understand that we have no guarantee of what comes after in the afterlife. But I guarantee that your friend is at peace. In some form, they're at peace. One of your best friends, yeah, that's rough, man. That is rough. Losing a best friend without them dying is just like the big thing. Is a big thing, but losing them from death. He got stabbed in an alley. Man, did they ever catch the person that did it? Like, there's some things like that. Like, people believe in, like, poltergeists and stuff. If there's, like, something not solved, they'll stay here instead of being at peace. That's rough. I can't believe people do that out there. Just want to go out and just murder someone. Like, why, man? There's no love in that act. It's an act of evil, for sure. They'll figure it out. I'd tell you, trust that they figure that stuff out, and if not, karma has a interesting way of finding people like that and making their life hell. I believe that fully. Sorry, man. Is he gonna have a funeral, or they have like the body and stuff, right? They just found him. I don't mean to try make any reenact it or anything, but where are you from, man? Well, let me tell you, the police in the USA don't really care either. Like I mean, I can understand from other countries, but it has to be like something really big and distracting for the real police to get to care at all. But where are you from? Macedonia, man. Yeah, your police and stuff really don't care at all. It's a rough place over there, man. Um, Sucks that your friend went. There's no justice in that. No justice at all, and it's saddening. Saddening how the world around us works. It's disgusting. Why can't there just be love, from Europe? Europe's a good place. Europe's a depends on where you're from. There's a lot of back and forth over there. But I understand, man. Like, geez, I'm so sorry for your loss. It'll be okay. That I can promise you. Just keep the person in your heart. Don't forget them. That's the one thing that us as beings can do is keep people alive is in our hearts. So they may be gone but never forgotten. So the best friend's one of the hardest things to lose. Whether they die or you just lose them in general. It's rough. I'd tell you just keep your head up, man. Just know that your friend wouldn't want you to waste your life away worrying about him, most likely. Like, you gotta be successful and live on for those people that don't get that chance anymore. It's like a duty for us human beings. Then know that the people, if you care about them enough, they're there with you always. They're always there watching with you and experiencing life. Always, 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 man. Much love, G-Test. So the little thing about me is I didn't lose a best friend from them being stabbed, but not a good feeling when I've been backstabbed by a friend. Not like physically stabbed, but betrayed. And man, that sucks. Losing a best friend that you figured you could trust all your life. It's nothing compared to losing them. I wouldn't wish that upon my worst enemy. But sometimes you gotta be a dark sheriff and just sometimes you gotta wish ill upon people. Like, I don't believe that type of stuff should exist in this world. But it is. You know how they say money rules the world and money makes the laws everywhere, especially in places that aren't like paid attention to a whole lot, by people of the world like Macedonia or small countries in Europe or places everywhere else. Sucks. Do. Alright guys, I only got like 10-15 minutes tops left on this stream. I'm glad for everyone that came. I want to give a big shout out to G-Task, who just lost a friend. It sucks, man. I feel for your pain. I feel your pain. I love you though. I love all the people that come here and join me. And just know that things work out. The world can be a sick place. You just gotta keep on living and make the best of it the best that you can, you know? Only you can make change for yourself. And you can't, sometimes it's okay to be sad, but remember, there's not a lot of things in the world that we can control ourselves, except ourselves. Got my alarm going off over there. Yikes, Rooney. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on, guys. You guys might be coming with me. I gotta turn off my phone here. Oh, sweet. Got a Dragon Ball. Alrighty, guys. Looks like that's it for me. Peace. Thank you for joining Dark Sheriff Wilka stream. Love you guys. See you tomorrow. I'll probably do this again tomorrow. Bye bye.